let's try this again. Hopefully this is not a precursor of how today's going to be. We had a couple of really good days. Being kind of tentative at the moment here. I don't want to disconnect. For streaming purposes. I also have this on my PlayStation as well. And the other night, a buddy of mine asked me how far I was or what I was streaming on, so I told him it was my Xbox. He wanted me to do it on the PS4. The only reason I didn't start streaming this on the PS4 was because sometimes the girlfriend gets on and streams with me. So I wanted something that we could chat, and she doesn't have a PlayStation. So I got on my PS4 last night and started a new game on there, and I found out that when I was doing some of the earlier battles, I like to try to level up the characters a little bit in the tunnel when you're on the train during the beginning part where you go to hit the second Mako reactor. Well, I accidentally pressed a button that highlights the targets. So it tells you what, it's a little red check mark on there, and I didn't want that on there, I think. Yeah, like this. So I was trying to figure out how to get that off of there, when I accidentally pressed down on the joysticks. Well, apparently if you press down on the left joystick, it activates the times 3, so stuff moves faster. Which I thought was kind of cool, and I did utilize that. I don't normally utilize stuff like that, because I feel that even though it's just a speed boost, it does kind of feel like cheating to me, because it's like normally you would have to wait and do everything, but I figured since all I'm doing in that particular area is just trying to grind out some levels, it helped it go by a lot faster, so I don't really view it as that much of a cheat. It's just speeding everything up that you would already be doing anyhow. But what I did notice is as I was trying to press the buttons to get that targeting bracket off of there, that if you press down on the right joystick, and I'll show it to you here in a second, it does that little icon on the back, and everybody's limit gauge, health, and magic instantly refills. And I was like, well, that's a little bit of a cheat. I can't say I wasn't pleasantly surprised by it, because with where you're at is a constant of having to restore your magic and health and everything. That's the hardest part of that, because you can't just stop and go buy other supplies. So I accidentally used it once, and then I told my buddy about it, because he was also playing on his PS4. And I said, hey, start it up, press down on that right joystick when you're in a fight, and tell me what happens. He goes, well, what the hell is that? I was like, that's exactly what I said. I didn't know that they put that kind of a feature in here. And he goes, well, that kind of is like cheating. And I agree, I think it is cheating. I don't particularly care for it. I mean, it is nice, but I'm not going to utilize it at all. I just wanted to show it off for the video here, that it is something that you can do in the game if you want to. I don't like it, because where's the challenge in the game then? What's the point of playing a game when you know you're going to win? Half the fun of playing the game is that you have that struggle. Hey, I may win, I may lose. You have to enjoy the fight. There is an achievement here that I want to do right now, simply because I don't think there's an easier spot to do it. as you make your way across this marsh, and then we normally wouldn't do this right now. We would do this a little bit later on in the story. But there's two reasons why I want to do this now. One, there's an achievement for if your entire party dies that you can get, which I want to do that here because this is a guarantee. There's no way I can actually win this fight, no matter how you run it right now. I've tried on several different levels. Excuse me. I've tried on several different levels to beat this fight, and it is just not possible with where you're at, because eventually this guy will do a move, which I'm hoping to actually get to, so that's the only reason why I'm actually going to raise Cloud. It is an enemy skill that you can get, and even at a higher level, it's still a pain to try to get, because he does tend to KO your entire party when he does it. Well, that was a good hit. Ooh, I thought we were going to get disconnected there for a second. And she's down. Fire. I kind of want to just get him to that halfway point, but I don't think he's going to let me do it. Okay, that's good. When he goes to stand up like that, you've got his health down about halfway. This should trigger the effect. It should kill him, because I don't believe he has the... Yeah, so... Yeah. This should trigger the effect that we want. Unfortunately, I think he's got to be up for it to happen. Use the attack. Don't nickel and dime me like this. Okay, let's try to get some more people up on their feet for right now. I hate to waste the time to do this, because all I need him to do is use that attack, but... apparently this is not going to work with me. I forgot that he does that. You just randomly kick one of your guys off the battlefield. I'll bring him back. I think I gotta get one more attack off, so I may just go for it. Come on, use it. Boy, he's just being a jerk about this. Well, the main reason I did this is, like I said, I just wanted the achievement for having the whole party get KO'd. And this is a guaranteed KO spot at this point, so... Oh, there we go. Oh, it doesn't count because he didn't knock her out. Ah, that sucks. Alright, let's try it again. Well, actually, let's go do that story part first, then we'll try it again in a little bit. That irritates me. But the snake there has a move called, I believe it's called Beta. It's a fire move, and it hits everybody. and it'll kill your whole party right there. Not that he wasn't doing a fine job of it himself. Twitch letting me know that I'm live. It's like, I know. I've been live for about 11 minutes. And there is an enemy with a enemy skill around here too that you can try to pick up. If you feel like running around and trying to get it, great. I might run around just for a little bit to see if I can't run into them. Just to start actually getting enemy skills. It does make some of the fights a little bit easier that you have multiple enemies. And this is the guy, I think. Pretty sure. Use a different attack. I don't want to kill him. See how much health he's got left. 24, yeah, we don't want that. So we'll give him a couple more turns and see if he actually uses the attack or not. Come on, do it. I know you want to do it. If he doesn't do it pretty soon, I will just kill him and get it later. Not that big of a deal, because we can get it from somebody else. It's just, it is a nice attack to have. I'm going to give him 2 more turns to use it, and then I'm just going to go ahead and kill him. Once you get the manipulate materia from Kate Sith, it's a lot easier because you can just control them and make them attack the person you want with the attack that you want. So we're just going to go ahead and get the next part of the story done. I don't want to go to the inn. I wanted to hit the shops first. Until one day, he turned into a colossal douchebag. I kind of wonder, like, if you could have this Sephiroth fight the one toward the end of the game, who would actually win in that fight? I think the bad part is it would be kind of a moot point, I think that Sephiroth would corrupt this one, and then you'd have to end up fighting two of them. But it's just weird, you know, seeing how him finding out his origins could change somebody that really, from, like, if you play Crisis Core in the beginning part of this game where he actually is a good guy, could change somebody that much. But I guess we could all go talk to Anakin Skywalker about that. The douche nozzle. I am helping. I missed. But I live. I count that as a win. Anytime when they do this flashback scene and I actually survive because the dragon chose not to attack me, I count that as a win. Notice Tifa being all fidgety. It's kind of foreboding, isn't it? I have a sense of foreboding. But then again, I've played this game before, so I know what's going to happen. Yo. Because they're monsters. Monsters. Sorry. Not much to do, so trying to keep it lively. Lively. Boom. Okay, there is something that we do have to do here. Because if you don't do it here, we won't be able to get Tifa's final limit break.